I look very handsome, don't I? I'm in my kid's bedroom. Anyway, this lighting is horrible. How the hell? I need a lighting director here, for God's sakes! Jesus Christ. I don't know. You want to see the whole blog of me trying to fix the light? What do you want from me? Alright, so I'm going to try to make the sound better here. I don't know, lower the sound. My business partner tells me I got to lower the sound. I got to lower the sound all over the place here. I don't know what the hell's going on. Alright, so I'm doing this blog real fast. I just had a conversation with my business partner who I love and adore, is my best friend, and we don't get along. We need a mediator. I mean, no, we get along. We need a mediator because we just don't see the point of view eye to eye. And you say you don't do business with friends. I know why you don't do business with friends, but this conversation, the reason I'm talking, I need a mediator. I want you, my two fans who watch these blogs, to be the mediator. Because what am I missing? I want to know what am I missing. I just don't get it. So I want to tell you what's going on, and then you tell me what am I missing. And then tell me if I'm the nutty one. Well, I mean, obviously I'm the nutty one anyway, but because I don't get it. Years ago, I went in business with another business partner. I had an idea to put girls on television with a phone number and chat with the girls before anybody was doing it. I said, I like to do this. But I didn't have the money to do it. I didn't have 900 lines and phone systems. I know how to do that. It's a longer blog. I'll talk about that. So I go to different guys that had 900 lines, 976 lines, and we'd form a partnership. And they would pay me $10,000 to produce the show and then a piece of the action of every call coming in. Except they never gave me a piece of the action of every call coming in. And I have to go from partner to partner because they all screw me because I'm an easy mark. What do you want from me? I shake your hand, we'll do business great. I'm involved in a deal now. I owed $400 grand. I just saw my shows running the other night on TV. $400 grand. I went after them in 2010. Two lawyers, business. Who cares? They don't want to pay. They don't want to pay. What am I supposed to do? I'm a positive guy. I move forward in a positive way. I hate chasing after money. Even at the crap tables, I don't chase after my money. Gamblers will stay there for hours. Gamblers for hours trying to get their money back. If I lose 3 times in a row at the next table, I move forward. I don't keep going backwards. So when I was in this with other partners who were screwing me out of every deal with these 900 lines, another partner said to me, who I was buying media from at the time, who was working for a TV network, and he said, stop making money for everybody else. I'm going to mortgage my house for $40,000, and I'm going to go in business with you, and you're finally going to make the kind of money. We're going to be partners. We're going to be the biggest company in Toronto. And when we're standing on the street corner, I remember, I said, okay, sure. And we were. And he took $40,000 from his house. And we started this company. I started producing infomercials with girls in the clubs. I said, go to the phone, call this number. We had 900 lines. And it became a very successful company. And I never forgot every day that thank God for him who took $40,000 from his house. And I had no risk, no money, nothing. He bought phone systems. He bought lines from the phone company. He got an office. He paid the girls, all with his money. And I was a 50% partner. And I knew all along, this is the greatest deal in the world. Look, I'm a 50% partner in this company. The company makes money. We put shows on television. We book airtime. We go out to restaurants. We have the business expenses. We go to Las Vegas. We go to shows. It pays for everything. I used to tell Andrea all the time we go to these high-end restaurants. I'd say, do you know how lucky we are to go to these high-end restaurants? And because my business partner put up the money, and I have absolutely no risk, and I'm 50% partner, because he needed a guy, the creative guy. He was the business. I was the creative guy. We all have our own talents and expertise, and you put them together, and you build an empire. And I remember he was saying to me, Dave, I need money for this. He wanted to buy a suit for $3,000. I said, go buy the suit. What do you want from me? He bought a Jeep. I said, it's your money. 50% of it, if you need money for whatever you need it for, it's 50%. Wow, I can't say anything. You put up all the money. And he took, and when we had success, he took the money back, the $40,000. And then I said, so whatever you got to do, it's your money. You don't have to ask me. Take whatever you want. Just keep track of whatever it is. 50% is mine, 50% is yours. You're the business partner. I would have nothing unless you put up this money to do. Yeah, sure, my shows made money. I mean, my part was the creative part. We had to make the company money. But so what? But he risked all the money. And I remember he took the $40,000 to pay himself back. And then he said to me, Dave, I want to pay off my house. And this month I want to pay off my house. Next month you're going to pay off your house. I said, okay. And he took $300,000 out of the account. He paid off his house. What do I care? It was his money. I mean, half of it's his money, so he can do whatever he wants. The next month, when I was supposed to pay off my house at that time, we got a statement from the phone company that we owed the phone company $700,000. Guys were charging their phone bills $40,000 a month, $20,000 a month, calling my girls and not paying the bill. And then a year later, they said, here, you owe us $700 grand. That month, I could not pay off my house. And we didn't know what we were going to do. He said, what are we going to do? We keep running the lines. The phone company's going to keep taking the money. What are we going to do? And I remember sitting in his office, and he said to me that he just took $300,000 to pay off his house. And it's not fair that I'm owed that same amount of money, and there's no money now for me to take $300,000. And what he's going to do is remortgage his house so I can have half of that money. And I said, you're out of your mind. I'm not going to act the stupidest thing. You have a family. I'm not going to let you do that. We had a great hit. We had a lot of success. We made a lot of money. Went to Las Vegas and restaurants and parties. It was a great run. All right, so it's time to move on. You put up all the dough. Because of you, I'm on television and I had great success, and people know who I am and notoriety. So it was a great run. Best of luck to you. I shake your hand when I do business. You think I keep track of administration numbers, all that bullshit? I didn't do any of that. And then we said, oh, well, we'll still try to do business together. But I didn't keep an accounting or anything like that. And then maybe 8, 9 months later, he said, I want to buy you out. We have enough shows. I want to buy you out. I said, okay. And he calculated, well, I took this, you took that, you said that. I said, here's the money, I'm going to give you a great. I said, okay. So then I showed it to my lawyer friends, and they said, are you out of your mind? They said, this company's worth millions. It's not just the cash that he took, the cash that you took, whatever you have to calculate, what was owed, what they spent in restaurants. They said, there's value there, there's a company name, and there's software, and there's girls, and there's credibility. They came up with all these evaluations, which I guess is normal to do for a company, except not me. Dave, you took that, I took this, okay, goodbye. That's how I do business. But there's more to a company than that. Like Facebook doesn't make any money, but they're worth $10 to $100 billion. I don't know the things like that. I said, you took this, I took that, all right, that's it. But there's more, and they said, well, we got to shut them down, we got to put, whatever bullshit these lawyers came out, and I said, I'm not doing that. I said, he came to the table, he put up 40 grand, that was enough for me, we had a great hit, it's time to move on. I'm happy with what we decided, and they said, what are you, nuts? I can't do it, he's my friend. I can't do it. So I didn't do it. And I just walked away, and to this day, we're still friends, and to this day, we're doing other business together. And I didn't do it, maybe I am, because I probably do because I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I'm ignorant, probably. But I couldn't do it. It was dumb. I wasn't shutting them down and we want to see you the accounting, and I can't do it. All right, so now we're into the present day. And my business partner, this is the purpose of this blog, is that it said, Dave, I buy all these houses, you got to get in real estate. I said, great. So he said, we have a deal with 10 houses, you get these 10 houses. So I fronted the dough like Andrew fronted the dough. I fronted more dough than Andrew for these houses with my business partner. We started this real estate investment company. He's going to run the whole thing. Great. Now, I'm not getting into a blog, what's been going on all these years, buying, selling houses and all this stuff. But we've been having a debate about the property manager, and I want a new property manager, the way things have been going down, and arguing back and forth. And he just said to me that, geez, if I had a client like you, I'd run for the hills. And I said, thank God you have a client like me, because I'm the one that put up all the dough. If you wouldn't have a client like me, you wouldn't be owning 50% of all these houses if it wasn't for my dough, because now roles are reversed. I'm the guy that put up the dough, and now he's the guy that's getting a free ride, 50% of houses at no risk to him. And he said to me, will you stop saying you put up all the dough? You got all your money back. You got to stop saying that you put up all the dough. And I said, well, of course, that's how business works. The investor puts up the money. He has all the risks. Then he's supposed to get his money back. Then, because he put up all the risks, he's supposed to get a profit in that. He's supposed to get shares in the company. Now, that's why the point of this blog is because what am I missing? Because if roles were reversed, why doesn't he see it like I see it? And that's my question to you. He's my best friend, and I love him, but I don't understand, why doesn't he think like I thought when I was with Andrew? Jesus Christ, Andrew put up 40 grand, and we're making money. He gets all his money back. Of course, you should get all his money back. And now I'm going to restaurants, Las Vegas, and I'm a 50% partners in a company. Just so happens, the company was probably worth a lot more before we got that statement from the phone company for $700,000. But I still had a great run. And in this particular case, these properties that we have, that I put up all the dough, why doesn't he think like I thought? Why doesn't he think, Jesus Christ, look at me. Look, I own 50% of all these properties. It didn't cost me anything. If I cashed out now, if I refined it, I'd make money on all these houses. There's a lot of equity in all those houses. He told me in the weekend there's a lot of equity in all these houses because we never refinanced or anything. And this is the greatest thing. Why doesn't he think like I thought when Andrew would say, Dave, I need money for a $3,000 suit. Dave, I need money for this new Jeep. I said, take whatever you want. 50% is yours. Why isn't my business partner saying, David Bronson, do whatever you want. Half the company's yours. If you need dough, take whatever dough you want. It didn't cost me anything, and I own 50% of all these houses. And I'm thrilled you got all your money. I appreciate you taking the risk. I appreciate you putting up the money. You got your dough back, and enjoy the wealth of the spoils of the properties. With the money's there, you need it. We're 50% partners. I'll take money if I need money. You take money if you need money. We'll build the empire. We'll buy more houses. We'll buy, flip. We've got to build this thing. Whatever you want. Thank God for you. I own 50% for nothing. Why doesn't he think like that? Why does he think, sure, you got all your money back. Sure, you put up the money, but you got to stop saying you put up the money. You got it all back. Why? Well, you're driving the property manager crazy. I would run for the hills if I was a guy like you. If I had a client like you. Why am I the bad guy? That is the question here. I just don't understand. Why didn't I think... It has nothing to do with him. This part has nothing to do with my business partner. It has to do with me. What am I missing? That's the part I don't understand. Why didn't I say to Andrew when he put up the 40 grand, and he said, Dave, I need money in the company, whatever, I want to buy a Jeep, I want to buy a Suda. I'd say, you got all your money back. What else do you want, for God's sakes? Who cares? It's because of me. I'm on television. I'm bringing all the calls in. You wouldn't have had a dime if it wasn't for me. I'm the one that put the whole deal together. Sure, you put up the money, but big deal, anybody could have put up the money. I didn't say that. I thought, Jesus Christ, I'm partners in a company. It didn't cost me a dime. I mean, the company's successful. Andrew put up all the dough. What a schmuck he is. I didn't say that. He put up all the dough. And take whatever you want. 50% is yours. I don't care. Whatever you want. I got a free ride. Didn't cost me anything. And I make 50%. That's how I thought. I didn't think, so what, you put up the 40, you got it back, what else do you want from me? You're taking money and you're buying Jeeps and restaurants, you're killing the company. If I had a client like you, I'd run for the hills. I was thrilled. And to this day, I still talk about Andrew putting up. It was a huge risk. So what am I missing that my business partner, in this case, where I put up the money, I don't hear that from him. All I hear from him is, you're driving the company crazy. You're killing the company. You gotta stop saying you got your money back, for God's sakes. Who cares? Sure, I had no risk. Sure, I didn't put up any money. Sure, I own 50% of all the houses. That has nothing to do with it. You got your money back. What am I missing? That's why we need a mediator. I don't get it. In my nutty head, the guy that puts up the cash, he's king. The guy that risks all his money, he's king. And if he's lucky enough to get his money back, and I own 50% of something at no risk to me, this is the greatest thing in the world. If I make $1 at no risk, I'm thrilled. And if he needs dough or wants to buy houses or yachts or whatever the hell he wants to do, best of luck to you. You came to the table, and it didn't cost me anything. And through business, I'm learning stuff, I'm meeting new people. It's only a positive thing. That's how I look at it. So what am I missing in this situation that my business partner is so aggravated and upset with me and says, you keep saying, I run for the hills, my God, you're driving the company crazy, you're driving, and I run for the hills, and I bring up, but you wouldn't have anything unless I put up, who cares, you got it back, stop saying that. What am I missing? Get in touch with me. Go to Dave'sTVEmpire.wordpress.com. I got a lot of deals, there's a lot of cash deals there, video pros, web pros, eBay pros. I need those guys. I want to buy more real estate. So if you're a hotshot real estate guy, I want to keep buying and flipping. Miami, Las Vegas, Philadelphia. I want to keep buying and flipping. I need real estate pros. I need new property managers. Just tell me, what am I missing? Dave'sTVEmpire.wordpress.com. Goodbye.